no more.
Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Tune in. This is your Friday Night Lights podcast, photo and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke, don't worry about Pepsi.
I had to go see a man about a
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
Better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. And you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see Mr. Reese is here. Hello, Mr. Reese. How are you? Chambly next week.
What it
Best
do?
of luck to you.
He
Hey
said
guys.
Chambly. Hold on. Whoa, back up. He said Chambly.
Yeah. Roswell plays Chambly next week. Or
Okay.
Chambly.
Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna say this. It's playoff time. I'm gonna allow you to put whoever you playing on the clock, but do understand Chambly was an ongoing joke since 1990 in the Cab County.
Well, understand that Mr. Reese never puts anybody on the clock. He's too much of a gentleman
No.
for that.
I'm just saying though, in general, yeah,
Bro.
Chambly
I have to agree.
has always been a joke in the Cab County since 1990. If somebody was sorry, we called them Chambly. If we played a team that was sorry, we called them Chambly.
Well, it's a
I'm just letting
playoff
you
time,
know.
bro. So if anybody made the playoff, then you just gotta respect who they are.
Agreed.
Can't
So,
respect Reed and Towers and Chambly in the playoffs right now. I just can't do it.
never mind. They're too easy. What's going on, Chris Pace? How you doing? What's happening with you? What's going on, Miss Heather? How are you? Ready for the playoffs to get started? Go Jackets. That's right. I told you, Mr. Reese. He said, I'm just acknowledging our next matchup. Excited for the playoffs as well. You should be, Mr. Reese. Tig, what's going on, good folk? What's going on? How you doing, Jeremy? Welcome to the podcast. Today is Wednesday. So the Wizard is not, of course, going to be doing any predictions for this week because there are no predictions to do. So we'll get into the rest of those brackets that we didn't get to. We did we do 2A? So we do 2A through 7?
No, we didn't do 2A. So we got to do 2A through 6A. And then
Mm-hmm.
what I'm going to also do is while we talk about 2A and 3A and put some questions to bed, is as we look at 2A, we're going to look at the 2A power rankings going into the playoffs. And then once we get through 6A bracket, we're going to talk about this reclassification that's going on right now. That some schools got 4 days left to appeal on. I ain't calling out no name specific, but I'm just saying I know some teams want to stay in 3A. Some teams don't like where they at right now because they comfortable in their particular classification. I'm just saying. Ain't gonna call no names out though.
Okay. What's going on, Mr. Hurst? TCC checking in. Philip Jacob Williams went to the podcast. Yeah, he said they were sorry we called him Chambly. Just awful.
That the pot.
Hey, just setting the tone for, you know what? Let me go refreshing my cup.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna be quiet. Hold on, let me go stir this stuff. Y'all keep talking.
Look, not him setting the tone for tonight.
We about to have us some fun tonight.
We sure
Hey,
is.
Well,
Hey, this
let's
our
get
regular
it.
schedule. Hey, our regular schedule program. Oh, we finna have some fun tonight. So we're
Let's
gonna go
get
ahead and
it.
get us. We're gonna go ahead and get this started. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this. I got me a stuffed bell pepper in the air fryer right now. Right. So while we doing this, I may step away to go grab my stuffed bell pepper out the air fryer.
I gotta
Hmm.
put some wings in the air fryer. Y'all ever had Old Bay lemon pepper wing?
Yes, child, they good. Ooh,
Yes.
we got this place up here called 77 Flavors. And when I say they got 77 flavors, they got 77 flavors.
Well, I'm making my own from scratch. So well, yeah, as much as you can make chicken from scratch, but I'm making them from scratch. So we're gonna see how these work.
Just make sure you got some good
You
butter in
got
there.
this, babe.
You got
You
to
got
use
this.
unsalted butter. That's all I'm telling you.
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, we're gonna start off top with the top half of 2A. So I think we all can agree on this. I mean, listeners, by all means, chime in, speak your piece. But I think at the end of the day, I think we can agree on that team being there from that particular quad.
We're gonna put something down at the bottom.
I don't know, bro. I think Pierce and Ringo gonna have something to say.
Mm,
In wood.
maybe, but let's see what the listeners say. They don't. It's not a lot of them on here yet, but what's going on, Marquise? Welcome to the podcast. Tuning in from Augusta. Welcome, Mr. Williams. Good evening. What's going on, Mr. Watkins? Welcome to the podcast, sir. We're starting the 2A brackets. We were just waiting for a couple of people to come in. We're gonna see what y'all say. What's going on,
So,
Dan Jones?
so you gonna sit up here and tell me? Well, I know. Well, Sumter County playing Shamley, so that's cool. Um,
Well, you
but you
see
think
something kind of playing killed. Well, you see Shambly. Are you already in your supplies, sir?
I'm sticking with this all night because if we come across a team that's sorry, we're gonna call them Shamley for the rest of the night. Stay with me.
So
My
basically,
lord.
Chambly is the new Lucy Lane. Got it.
Nah, Shamley is Shamley. They just ain't no way to stand that one.
Marquis says, my condolences to the Butler Bulldogs for what Carver Atlanta's going to do to them. Jeremy says, Mike, I'm going to be honest. Carver Atlanta is not a good team to me. It looks like the same team we played last year. Mr. Johnson,
And okay, okay.
um, check the messages, Thurston.
That's coming from somebody that think teams intentionally lose games for bracket spots.
Mellow.
Charles
Address
Johnson.
it. Address it.
What's going on, Charles Johnson? Good evening from Grovetown, Georgia. Jeremy, did you hear what Jeremy said? Yo, I know you weren't in here. He says
Yeah.
he didn't think that Carver Atlanta is a good team. Looks like the same team they played last year.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
heard that.
Okay. Danny says he likes North Murray. What's welcome to the podcast, Mr. Chapo. Ringo lost their running back for the season. He was top 3 in 2A. Oh, that's tough, tough, tough. Tori Butts, what's going on, Brooks County Trojan? Okay, so listeners, I know we're welcoming everybody. We're saying yes. We want y'all to look at this top left corner of the bracket and tell us who you think is going to come out of it, at least to the semifinals, the quarterfinals, and the semifinals. And we on 2A right now, so let's focus.
So I'm laughing at what Jeremy had to say, but I'm like, hmm, okay, okay. Jeremy saying he think they're the same Carl Atlanta team from last year, right? Okay,
Hmm.
okay. Keep thinking it.
So,
So we got Shamley versus Sumter County. We got Cook versus North Murray.
okay. Danny said he likes North Murray. What else y'all say? Jeremy says Sumter. Um, let's see. Mr. Brown, welcome to the podcast. He said, just give Carver Columbus a trophy. Bernard Benjamin, welcome to the podcast, friend. He says, happy hump day. Let the playoffs begin. Uh, Mr. Curse, Sumter, he has a Sumter County. Let's see. Let me read what Mr. Benjamin says. Okay, this is because we were talking about where people were going to play yesterday. So he says Lithonia versus Griffin at Griffin Stadium. Southwest Cat versus Jonesboro will be at Adams. Columbia versus East Jackson will be at Cobb Stadium. Stevenson versus Richmond Academy will be at Halford. Dunwoody versus Gainesville at Bobby Gruen. How you say that field? MLK versus Hiram at Buck Godfrey. Peace and blessings. Okay. Let's see. Vincent says something. Danny says Ringgold has been fool's gold throughout the season. They need to polish up the basketball court. Okay, we got another Sumter County. I know what Cecil's gonna say because he's from Sumter County, so he's gonna say Sumter as well. He said I like Worth over Cook because Cook has seen better competition. I like North Murray. You mean Sumter over Cook? Okay. Okay, you like Cook over North Murray because Cook has seen better competition. That's what you're saying. Okay. So Sumter, North Murray, and most people are saying that Sumter will beat North Murray.
Okay, so we're gonna put Sumter, Carver, and Niner in the quarters.
And
Okay.
Mr. Cordell, welcome to the podcast, sir. He says, I'm curious to know if North Murray got their quarterback back after Rockmart knocked them out of the second half last week. Okay, so did that contribute to the 43-6 loss, or were they losing really bad before he got out? I'm serious. I mean, I'm curious, not serious. I'm curious about that. I would like to know what the score was at halftime.
Probably furious too.
In the words of Linda Abrams, may she rest in peace. Nobody asked your pot to boil. Okay.
Let me put my leg
Oh,
back on my
hold
body.
on. Hold on. Wait. I gotta write that one down.
Yeah, that's
Cause
what my mama used to say all the time. Ain't nobody
Okay,
asked
the
your
score
pot to
was
boil.
21. The score was 21-7 at half.
Mm,
They went up 28-7 in the third quarter and 14 points in the fourth quarter to make it 42-7.
okay,
So
got it.
I'm just curious again. What is everybody grief with North Murray?
I don't have no grief with them.
Well, I know they lost to Rockmart and it was 42-7, and I just hear fool's goal, and I'm trying to see how people are coming up with that. That's all. It's no debate or nothing. I'm just curious. I mean, furious.
Um, I don't know much about North Murray. All I saw was a score, but what I do know is um I just deferred to the gentleman that is from that area. I would assume he knows a little bit more about them. And according to him, North Murray just isn't as advertised. Mr. Capo, if you could elaborate and tell us what's or we got some Rockmart people on here. Tell us about North Murray. Are they bad? Did they have a bad game, or is just Rockmart just that's much more superior to them? Let us know. Okay, so let me go back and read these comments. Kimberly Ray, welcome to the podcast. Got to give it to Rockmart, 9 consecutive region titles. They will go far. Okay, congratulations to Rockmart. John Wilkins, welcome to the podcast, sir. What's good? Panel TCC is in the house. Mr. Cordell says that North Murray was already beat bad. Vincent Kerr says Sumter will defeat Carver Columbus. Carver Columbus and Thompson on the other side for the quarterfinals. Okay. Mr. Blackshear, welcome to the podcast. What about Wilcox County? We did Wilcox. We did division. What is Wilcox? Single A Division 1 or 2?
2.
Oh yeah, we did them yesterday. But I think we had them losing in what round? The second round?
Possibly first.
Yeah, it because it was a tough bracket. And so what this is not us predicting, it's the listeners. And you give us your opinion on how you think these brackets will go. This is all for play. So we didn't really do it because Bowden was over there, and so we just said Bowden was gonna come out of that quadrant. But looking at it, yeah, you lost. You played Bowden in the first round. Yeah, we everybody had you losing, Mr. Blackshear. But welcome to the podcast. Mr. Cordell says Rockmart is legit. And did North Murray beat any good teams? That's what Mr. Kirksey asked. Welcome to the podcast, sir. Keith Campbell, welcome. He said he has Carver going back to back. Yeah, but we gotta fill out this bracket. So who y'all got between Carver, Atlanta, and something? Why don't you just put the slash? Because I don't think we're gonna get a consensus on this.
Okay. Top left. I'm sorry, top right. Top right.
All right, what y'all say at the top right? I think Rita ain't got a chance.
Yeah, they sure do. A snowball chance.
Inhale. Inhale.
Got Carver Columbus playing Chambly.
Okay. So, Mr. Maurice, welcome to the podcast, sir. He said we will surprise everyone this year. Rob Brown said, what about Bleckley County? We're in the region with Worth. We had Worth coming out of that region. We did single A Division 1 yesterday, Mr. Brown. We had Bleckley coming out. I mean, we had y'all losing in what the
Wait, did he mean quadrant or because they're not in the region with Worth?
who? Yeah,
Blakely.
Yeah, that's what he meant, quadrant.
Okay.
Yeah, we had them. We had Worth coming out of that side of the bracket, Mr. Brown. Well, welcome to the podcast. Well, the listeners had Worth coming out of that side. Danny says North Murray just ran up against a real good Rockmart who is out to prove they're for real. Chapo says my squad doesn't play them anymore, but I do know about them. They got a lot of mouth and a schedule full of cupcakes until some dogs get on them. Okay. Everybody's saying Carver Columbus is coming out of there, so we can go to the top left. Let's see. Cecil says matchup nobody is talking about is who will come out of the bottom left side. I think Hateville upsets Morgan. Okay, so now we're on the bottom left side. Thank you for that great segue, Mr. Williams. Johnson County. Okay, Mr. Maurice. I think y'all have the potential to surprise some people too, Mr. Maurice. We talked about that. So who y'all got coming out the bottom? This is a little bit more difficult. Okay, so Mr. Williams says Hateville Charter is going to upset Morgan County. So you think Hateville beats Appling? Let us know, panel. I mean, yeah, guests, listeners, not guests. You're not guests. We're all family. Of course. Huh? Okay,
Welcome
so we
back.
got Chris says Appling County. Anybody else say anything else? If y'all don't say nothing, we going with Appling. Welcome to the podcast, Mr. Lee. You're saying Appling County for Hateville.
Okay. So we're gonna put Appling County versus Morgan County, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we got Appling County traveling all the way up north, which we know they don't play well up north, to go against Morgan County.
Everybody's saying Appling County. This and we got one Hateville over here. Listen, this is the listeners is what they think. What's going on, Zach Virgil? What's going on, Jamie Ledger? We got another one for Hateville. There is Kirksey. Tick says Appling. Ebony Carmichael, welcome to the podcast. Appling all the way. Marquis says Appling. Larry says Appling County is hot right now. Zach says Appling. So we got Appling County over Morgan County as well. What's going on, BJ Jordan? Welcome.
My Lord.
And then he says Morgan over Appling County.
My Lord.
My Lord, what?
They know darn well Appling County is not going to be okay. Let's go on.
Okay.
Larry says it ain't far. Morgan County is on I-20.
That's still far from Appleton County.
If you ask me, Morgan County is what, an hour and a half from me. I still wouldn't want to drive up there. Lando Smith, Rip Run, welcome to the podcast. He has you have Columbia doing what? Coming out of the quadrant or beating East Jackson? What we got?
Coming out quadrant.
Okay. Let's see.
Ain't no way.
Let's see.
Okay.
Maurice says Morgan by 14. He says about 2 hours.
2 hours from where? From Appleton?
From Baxley, yeah, because if they go over, they wouldn't come the way we came. They go, it's the way they can go and be about 2 hours, I think. But I'll put it like this: all 2 hours are not the same. You're just not. Because the 2.5 hours it took for me to get the equipment is a much better ride than the 2.5 it took me to get to Cairo. So, he said somebody got Columbia coming out of the region. Okay, and then we got Burke. We got Rockmart, Burke and Rockmart. I'm sorry. Jabo says he likes Columbia to come out of that bottom squad. People are sleeping on them.
Man, everything say over 3 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know what 2 hours.
Chris Jackson, welcome to the podcast. He said 3 hours. Mr. Maurice says Burke is not a pushover. Mr. Jordan says I'm rolling with Burke. Y'all know that. We sure do, friend.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all who's gonna be the surprise to come out that bottom right.
Who?
Lucy
Team
Lane.
18. Team 18.
Lucy Lane, baby.
I'm telling y'all about Laney. Keep sleeping on Lucy Laney now.
James Cordell says he's got Rockmart in a close one over Carver, Columbus.
My Lord. That might be the hottest take I done heard all year.
Okay, let's see. Lane Mr. Jordan said Lane is not getting out of the first round.
Okay.
So who y'all got between Rockmart and Burke County? Who we got coming out of there?
That's what I want to know.
How you doing, Obadiah? Now I will say this. I think Carver Columbus is what has Thirsty been saying all year? Who's Carver Columbus' biggest competition?
Themselves.
Carver Columbus.
So if they get the big head and they don't take, I don't know that they will, but I'm just saying, you get to a certain round. My daddy used to say this all the time, baby. When you get to this point, everybody can play. So I'm just saying, Mr. Cordell, that's a hot take, but if it happens, I don't think it's that shocking because Rockmart is not a bad team. So, he says Rockmart has a stud freshman quarterback and a huge O-line and a great running back. And Ricky Deem says Rockmart had 6 starters out last year in the semifinals. Mr. Maurice says Rockmart's secondary plays too far off the ball. It's going to kill them playing Burke. Okay.
Not with Burke running that wing tee. I mean, I understand you getting 5 yards or so pop if they playing off like that. Make a lot of sense, but they're not going to be scared of Burke passing attack. Let me tell you that much.
Mr. George says Burke went to Rockmart and knocked them off in their house last year. But Ricky Deems also just said a few minutes earlier that Rockmart had 6 starters out last year in the semifinals. So what's going on, yo? Mr. Evans, welcome to the podcast. Yes, we did single A Division 1 on yesterday, but what I will tell you is I think we had worse We didn't really say who could win who could win single A Division One, and nobody really came to a consensus because it's just difficult. It is very, very difficult.
We had
We had a
Worth
lot of
County against the question mark.
yeah. So yeah. What's going on, Dwayne Little, Brooks County in the building? James Cordell says Rockmart is very, very familiar with the wing team. Okay. Timothy Woodson, welcome, sir. He says Carver Columbus' advantage is we have nobody that plays both ways. That is a plus. It's definitely a plus, Mr. Woodson.
So who we moving over? Rock Burt.
Uh, put a question mark. Well, I don't know. Let's
You don't know
see.
about that.
Yeah, what's going on, Mr. Lyons? How you doing, friend? Kia Yorker, welcome to the podcast. You're from Waco. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The
My
bottom right.
lord.
Well, no. I just,
That part.
I don't know. All right, y'all talk to us. Y'all got Rockmart being Carver. Is that what y'all saying? Y'all call it Rockmart in the state? Who y'all got in the state championship? Y'all got Rockmart there. You got Carver Columbus. You got Sumter County. You got Appleton County or Carver Atlanta. Hey, Miss Ebony, how you doing? We've been missing you too. We're fair to Midland. We can't complain. Coach Price, welcome to the podcast. He said Carver Atlanta is not beating Sumter. CeeLo G says Carver Columbus over everybody. Mr. George says Carver versus whoever. Mr. Kerr says it's going to be Sumter versus Carver Columbus. And Carver Columbus is winning AAA.
Hey.
Kia Yorker says Waco is going to beat Dublin. I think we had a conversation yesterday. It's a possibility. They played them really close. Last time they played, it was 14-7. It was in Dublin. So we'll see how that goes. Barring injuries, Carver Columbus wins it all. Okay. Sumter versus Carver is what Tick says. Ebony Carmichael says Applet is taking it all. I mean, anything's possible, Miss Carmichael, but that is probably put it like this. If you betting in Vegas, if you could bet in Vegas and that's your choice, you gonna come up on a lot of bread, ma'am, because that's not a very popular opinion around here. Chris says it could come down to Sumter versus Carver Columbus. Mr. Finch, welcome to the podcast, sir. He said Carver had players going both ways against Sumter. Carver Columbus is a super team. What's going on, Jamal Choice? Yeah. So go ahead.
So, they're saying some post questions. Why call Atlanta? Why Carver Columbus ain't number one seed? Carver Columbus supposed to be the number one seed in 2A. As I've been saying all season, one, improve your non-region schedule because that's the only thing that you can improve on. You can't control your region teams and the teams you play in the region because those are set. Control your region teams. This is why Carver Atlanta is sitting as the number one team in 2A because of the non-region schedule. As long as power rankings are around, the opponents you play is going to make a difference. The opponents that they play is going to make a difference. I don't know how else to get people to understand this, but it's going to make a difference in the power rankings. So with that being said, Carver Columbus, for your non-region schedule, get out of Columbus and play other teams. That's going to benefit you.
Hmm.
I'm
Let's
just
see.
saying because when you look at their schedule, their non-region schedule this year: Whitewater, Harris County, Northside, Columbus. None of those teams helped you.
Hey, but look at number 5.
Okay,
Morgan County. That's what you talking about?
Nope. Underneath Morgan.
Sumter.
something.
Number 5. Ahead of Morgan, I mean.
North Murray.
Mm-hmm. Look at their opponents and their opponents' opponents.
Hey, it might suck, but it helped them though. They won.
What's up? They're better than theirs are better than all of them that you're talking about.
But look at the team's winning percentage though. But look at the team's winning
That's
percentage though.
that's the point that I'm trying to make to you, bro. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm saying people are saying North Murray played a cupcake schedule, but their opponents and opponents' winning percentage is better than Rockmart's.
Well, maybe they play
Hmm.
cupcakes too. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I mean, all I'm saying is the power ranking.
Okay. Dwayne says Sumter is winning state this year. Ebony Carmichael says I'm beating all. Got 2 sons on it. All right, Miss Carmichael. I believe in you. Mr. Maurice says, what do you all think West Lawrence is going to do? We're going to get in the AAA bracket in just a minute, sir. They'll see it all next year. Yeah, they're gonna separate the wheat from the chaff. I do believe when they go to all these power rankings. Some people are going to absolutely love it, and those that absolutely hate it are going to absolutely hate it. Let's see. Coach Price says Sumter wins in a rematch against Carver Columbus. Caesar Williams says, and he's talking about Carver Columbus. They haven't played anybody. That's why, including their non-region. Jeremy Williams says if you can't develop a pass game against Carver Columbus, there is no way you can beat them. And it's hard to beat them even with that. I mean, they just got a whole bunch of studs everywhere, all over that defense. It's just really. Mr. Jordan says, me personally, I think they will make it to the semifinals. Let us know who they is, Mr. Jordan. Anthony Watts, welcome to the podcast, sir. He says Carver Columbus over everybody. We don't care about the rankings, line all that up. We played the same schedule last year. # Watts game. All right. And those are definitely some studs. That last name Watts, there's some studs. Ricky Dean says if it's Sumter in the finals, they said a team can't beat twice in the season last night. So Sumter wins against Carver. That it's not impossible, it's just difficult. That's all.
Well, hold on, Jay. I just want to say one thing. Well, Carver Columbus, if that who's that comment? Mr. Watts game. If that's how you feel, let's see how you feel when you have to travel up to Rockmart to play them in the semifinals. Keep that same energy.
Oh, that's a long ride.
Because as a 3 seed, that's where you're going to go to Rockmart, i.e. the number 2 seed. Ain't no
Now that
coin
one ain't
flip.
bad. They go
Yeah,
up
it ain't.
through they go up on 27. That one won't be bad at all.
Rockmart ain't an easy place to play at, bro.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying, Jess was talking
Okay.
about the long ride.
What did you say? What were you saying? I wasn't paying no attention. What you say now?
I say that ride ain't bad. All they got to do is go up 27.
It's still bad.
Okay.
They not made the same. I wouldn't want to do it. Put like this. Where I'm from, I don't want to drive to Rockmart. I have no desire. Our friend under the FNL monitor has said, "Ain't nobody scared of North Murray." I think y'all know who that is. And let's take a quick break to address Mr. Wembley. First off, welcome to the podcast. Y'all have a tall order going to Sequoia next Friday. But let's address this question. So that ball hit the ground last Saturday?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. It did.
No matter
He
what, and depending
it
on
was a
angle.
short hop. It was a short hop.
And get this, if a player's arm or elbow, hold on, if a player's arm or elbow touches the ground while catching the ball, it's incomplete. The pass is not complete. So it was not a catch. Okay, he was replying to a statement about West Lawrence. Okay. It is a long ride. What's going on? Falon Renee Parker, welcome to the podcast. Rockmart is a hard to beat at their place in the playoffs. Agreed. Mr. Watt says BTA either way, we don't care. Trust me. Jordan said yes, it did hit the ground. Zach and Larry, who welcome to the podcast, they both say no. Shannon, welcome friend. She said yes, it did. Tick says yes, it was obvious. Travis Carter said yes. And Morris Shield says yes, no matter what the play-by-play was trying to say. Shannon Moore says you can't use the ground. I'm glad you're glad to be here. And make sure you stay around. Deshaun says we blew Rockmart, and Rock was supposed to beat Burke County last year, and we blew Burke County out 56-14 in the championship. So y'all help me understand. Now, according
Wait, Jeff, please let me get there.
Go ahead.
The key word in the phrase in the statement that he made was last year. Last year ain't got nothing to do with today.
That's the first thing. The second thing is, according to a listener that commented earlier, Rockmart was down 6 players due to injury. But we understand it's next man up. But I'm just saying that might have had something to do with it. He said Brooks did it in 2021 or 2020. One of those years, they beat the same team twice.
I mean, it happened more recent than that, but ain't nobody talking about it.
It was Irwin.
Cedar Grove beat Carver Atlanta in the regular season, then beat them in the championship game.
Yeah.
Like, it does happen. That's not nothing new.
Difficult. And we're not saying it can't happen. It's just a difficult thing to do in general.
But that's all it is. That's all we're saying is, that team that lost, they do tend to come back with a greater chip, with a bigger chip on their shoulder to prove themselves. So that's all we're saying.
I'm still trying to figure out why they think from Carver to Rockmart is a long ride.
Sumter to Rockmart.
No. Semifinals. Carver Columbus goes to Rockmart. Carver Columbus goes to Rockmart to play. If that matchup happens.
Oh, I thought it was something. That's what I was talking about. And either way, ain't none of them. I don't want to do neither one of them.
But anyway,
somebody asked me on a date in January, but it's the wrong number. They don't know me.
Okay, let's move on to 3A. Somebody out there mule chasing right now.
No,
I ain't saying you were. I said somebody. Not you. Somebody chasing you.
Yeah, I think this is a scammer.
Nah.
I don't know. You know somebody with a 551 area code talking about walking around Athens?
Oh, man, you from Athens, babe. They might know something.
I was born there. I'm not from there.
Well, you went to school there too. You are a Bulldog alumni.
Valley, Georgia.
Where you did your grad school at?
The University of Georgia.
And what city is that located?
It's located in Athens.
Okay, so maybe somebody remember you from that time.
And
you got the same phone number you had back then, don't you?
It's the exact same one I've had.
Okay, then.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. This is a scammer, and you need to shut up. And this is not what this podcast is about. This is about Georgia high school football, sir. So you're going to get up off me.
I need to know who comes out that bottom left, brother.
Okay, let's go on. Jeremy says Jefferson or Troop from the top left.
Okay, so we saying Troop go there.
Now earlier, Mr. Watkins said Westover was gonna beat Troop.
Well, it don't matter because they all got to run. They all gonna have to run to K-Roll, right? I think we all agree on that.
Okay, so who y'all got between Troop and Cairo? Jeremy has Troop. What's Cap, Mr. Price? About Carver Columbus? Oh, you talking to somebody? CeeLo G says Carver's stronger this year than last year. I don't doubt that.
So is. I mean, I'm just saying. So is Creekside. They're a lot stronger than they were last year.
They got
That's all we're saying. All we're saying is you can't compare last year teams to this year team without actually looking at them.
Okay, so I see a lot of K-Rolls over Troop. So I see one Troop, but I see a lot of K-Rolls over Troop. So Jefferson and K-Roll. Welcome to the podcast, Larry Gaskin. Let's see, we got another Troop. Miss Moore says K-Roll. I think K-Roll wins out. Hold on, Keith Watley, welcome to the podcast. He says check South Atlanta out on defense before y'all pencil Rockmart advancing. It's an easy upset alert. Okay, thank you for that insight, Mr. Watley, and welcome.
I agree with him on that. It's just South Atlanta offense. Me. Because ever since they lost that little running back from a couple of years ago, that offense just ain't been the same.
Where is South Atlanta? I mean, the school, like what area?
In the Cleveland Avenue area.
I got you. Thank you for letting me know. Eric Finch says Sumter is stronger also. Okay, so who y'all got between Jefferson and Cairo? We'll give y'all a few. It's about a 15-20 second delay. So, Mr. Price has Jefferson over Cairo. They'll be coming in a minute.
I like Cairo. I know we don't count, but I like Cairo.
No, I don't.
I mean, I understand, sis. I understand.
I put like this. Okay, we got one Jefferson. We got Jefferson. Westover has a very good defense. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Mr. Sloan. Okay.
Yeah, but the question is, though, what is that offense hitting on? Y'all keep bringing up one side of the ball. Y'all got to remember, we're in the playoffs, baby. We need all three sides to play.
Yeah, Jefferson. We got two Jeffersons. We got three K-Roll, and then we got another Jefferson. They said if it's at Jefferson. Then we got K-Roll. If it's at K-Roll again.
No. This game is played in Jefferson. Look at the seedings.
Because K-Roll got an 8 seed. So Jefferson, they will play it at Jefferson. So Larry Gaston says all three sides. So, but it looks like this is play, and it's what the listeners want. So K-Roll's there. K-Roll going to the quarter. To the
semi. To the semi.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna let them have it. Next week we're gonna get y'all what okay.
Yeah, this is
side.
Listeners. This is not
us. Yeah, this is not us. So right side, I think we all agree Sandy Creek at a minimum to the semifinals. I mean to the quarters.
Yeah, let's look at the right side, people. I think y'all sleeping on Cedar Grove. That's just me.
Ain't nobody sleeping on Shamley right now.
I would never do that. Okay, so K-Roll all the way. Okay. Let's see. We got a Calhoun over Dub. Let's see what else we got. Y'all talk to us.
I just don't think Doug is going to be desperate enough to play Calhoun and walk out with a victory. That's just me.
Jeremy said, wait, K-Roll going to Jefferson and beating them at their house? Crazy. I don't disagree with you, Jeremy. I do not disagree. And now, okay, tell me, is that a bad ride?
No, that's not a bad ride. That's a freaking god awful ride.
Would you say got to go the day before? That's the
No,
day
the week
before, right?
before. Just leave this Friday.
I'm trying to tell you. Uh,
Especially
Coach,
on that yellow bus. But ooh,
Well,
okay,
say
we got
you.
another Calhoun. So go on put Calhoun up there. And Mr. Price says, I think we can put Sandy Creek in the semi. Yes, that's a long ride. Listen, Carroll is a long ride from Middle Georgia. Then to go to, we just halfway. And then you got to go all the way to Jefferson. Oh my. I don't think I go.
so just
Uh,
so everybody understands, Sandy Creek Calhoun will be played on the wet field in Sandy Creek.
so y'all got Calhoun wins at home.
Man, they got Calhoun winning in Sandy Creek.
Yeah, Sandy Creek. Yeah, this is just power rankings. Sandy Creek. Sandy Creek will not play in Calhoun. Calhoun has to play at Sandy Creek. I got Sandy Creek, but this is not me. But I got Sandy Creek. But what are the people saying? So Mr. FNL, Calhoun is not going to be at home. So would you like to switch your answer to Sandy Creek? Deshaun says nobody can beat. Okay, we got another Sandy Creek in the finals for CeeLo G. Larry Gaskin says Sandy Creek. Deshaun Suggs says nobody can beat Jefferson in Jefferson. We, Carver, Columbus, and Grange got cheated up there in the semifinals. Okay, we got Sandy Creek. Everybody saying Sandy Creek. Shannon Moore says I've traveled all the way to Chicago on a yellow dog in November. They will be all right. BJ Jordan says Sandy Creek is tough, but I think Calhoun wins. I don't think Calhoun wins in Fayette County, Georgia. I just don't see it. Our FNL friend says they cheat in both places. Danny, they will be playing in Sandy Creek. Darius says Sandy Creek. Cairo needs to see if they can just play Jefferson and Madden. Okay, so we got Sandy Creek over Calhoun. Let's go down to the bottom left. TA, welcome to the podcast, brother. Sandy Creek will leave the sprinklers on all Thursday night. And you better believe that's the truth.
Ain't nobody. We can neither confirm nor deny that accusation, Morris Shield. All right, bottom left. What we looking at? Peach Cherokee Bluff. That's the only one in question right now. I think we all can agree Jenkins over Whitewater. Coney gonna beat Northwest Whitfield on the road, and West Lawrence beats Beach.
Let's see. Morris Shields says, did Sandy Creek do the wet field trick to Peach County? And did. Let's see. Coach Price says West Lawrence versus Peach. Mr. Stanley, welcome to the podcast. He says, don't sleep on West Lawrence defense in the playoffs. Stephen Wynn says West Lawrence, CeeLo Green. Why I keep calling you CeeLo Green, Mr. G? I'm sorry. Mr. G says Peach. Chapo says, honey, do you know all the places we played and won? Well, sugar tits.
My Lord.
There's also the fact that Sandy Creek has this young man, but with the last name Latimer, and I don't think y'all got it. Now that's just me. Let's see. They got Peach versus Oconee. Danny does FNL. Our FNL friend says Peach County is not a lock until the quote QB position is more stable. You know what I'm more concerned about, FNL? I'm more concerned about the special team than anything else. And that's real. That's my biggest concern. Let's see. Mr. BJ has West Lawrence. Let's see. Mr. Sloan says Peach. What's going on, Paris? Stephen Wynn says Jenkins and Peach is a toss-up. I don't know. Y'all tell us. I'm trying to be nice. I'm talking about this scammer. I'm having fun. Mr. Williams says West Lawrence. Shannon Moore says Peach. Peach has to go to West Lawrence, so y'all keep that in mind too. Mr. Meacham, welcome to the podcast. He said the upset will be in West Lawrence. Peach for the upset.
Okay.
So y'all put it. I'm finna stick my wings in it. Yeah, they got 2 weeks to get things together. That agreed, Mr. Shields. Everybody does.
So we all saying what in the who in the semifinals is what I'm trying to figure out. Or we got to toss up.
Just put Peach County and West Lawrence because I don't know. Okay, so let's go to the bottom right.
I think we can all agree on this one. Off the rip, I think we can all agree on this off the rip. You know what? These bottom two games, I'm gonna let the fans decide these bottom two games on the right hand side between North Clayton LaGrange, Mount Zion against North Hall.
Let's see. I don't think anybody's underestimating West Lawrence, especially with that with what they did at West Side Augusta and that stud of a running back they have. And they've had they've got a well-seasoned team. They were good last year, so I know that they have improved on that. So I don't think anybody is sleeping on West Lawrence at all. Jabari Meacham says if West Lawrence can't run the ball, they're in trouble. But here's the thing: that young man Ty, whatever his name is, he gonna get his. He gonna get his. He is. Let's see who's coming out of the bottom right. Y'all tell us.
I know what I want to say, but but this is for the listeners, so we're gonna let the listeners do this.
Everybody's saying LaGrange. Mr. Stanley, I would love to see that too, Mr. Stanley, but unfortunately that is not going to happen because our beloved Zion Hudson is out for the rest of the season due to injury. Mr. Chapo, come on, friend. In Calhoun, we got to beat Lumpkin County first. Come on, friend. Everybody is saying LaGrange is coming out of that bottom left.
Okay.
Mr. Redding, where you see Mount Zion who?
Mount Zion of Jonesboro. I'm right there with him.
We know why you right there with him. I see a
Well,
lot of I know where he is. I know what he talking. I know who he was talking about, Mr. Shields. I was just trying to see if he was serious. I know Mount Zion. My very best friend in the whole wide world works at Mount Zion High School.
Yeah. So who we got going to the finals in 3A?
Let me go on and block him because I'm not finna cuss. Usually I cuss these scammers out. I'm being very nice and benevolent, but I'm just gonna go on and block him. What's going on, Deshaun? North Clayton. Okay, so Sandy Creek and LaGrange. Who y'all got? I just don't think this break. I don't think these brackets gonna play out like this at all. I just don't see it.
My thing is that bottom right, you got 3 Region 5 teams in there. All right. My thing with Mount Zion is gonna push North Hall. My issue with them is, man, they only got 30 on the side. If they have some depth, boy, woo. And then when it comes to North Clayton, they scrappy. North Clayton is scrappy.
Yeah, I think that North Clayton game and LaGrange game will be a lot better than what people think, and better than the North Hall Mount Zion game. But regardless of who come out of that bottom right, I think Sandy Creek is definitely in the championship game.
Yeah, and I cannot disagree with you on that one at all. I mean, I think we've been saying it all year since the summertime that Sandy Creek was our favorite coming out of, one of our biggest favorites in 3A. Um, just my opinion, Cairo and West Lawrence came out of nowhere to establish themselves in 3A this year, which is cool because it made it interesting. Because outside of Calhoun and Sandy Creek, the question is who's those other teams that's going to step up and raise the bar? Because it wasn't Cherokee Bluff. Jefferson, we really can't put that much value into Jefferson. Jefferson is Jefferson. I do feel they're gonna let us down somewhere in the playoffs, i.e., somewhere around the quarterfinals. And I think we already got the understanding and feeling that Cherokee Bluff is not the Cherokee Bluff of years past. And then Oconee County, blue collar team, but just don't have the players and the athletes that they had before.
Now, let me just give y'all some history on Peach County and West Lawrence and Cairo. We've been region foes several times. Not the first time Peach and Cairo has been region foes and actually met in playoff games. Peach County is 10-2 lifetime against West Lawrence. I know West Lawrence got a stud. I know y'all think I'm saying this because I'm Peach County, but I don't know if Peach County get by Jenkins. First, let me say that. If Peach County do get by Jenkins and make it to the semis, because I mean the quarters, I don't think West Lawrence beat them. Now, Peach County and Cairo have played a total of 7 times. The record is 3 Peach, 4 Cairo. The record is also every team that played home has won. Peach beat them 3 times at home. Cairo beat them 4 times at home. So if that matchup happens, considering Peach will have to go back to Cairo, you got to get the nod to Cairo. You're not winning in Grady County, Peach County. They're not winning in Grady County. So I don't know who you want to put at that top right there. I don't think Peach make it to the quarters over Jenkins. I think they can, but I don't know if they do. But if they do get by Jenkins, West Lawrence not beating them.
Let's see. Stephen Wynn says Jenkins is 9-1, only lost to Lowndes. They had a good win over Calvary Day, but the rest of the schedule was weak. Well, Peach County ain't played hadn't played a bunch of world beaters either. Danny says, I believe Sandy Creek gets by Calhoun. What was it, Mr. It was something. Hey, nephew Antoine, what's going on, friend? Mr. Chapo says you saying come on, but we take all teams serious and we don't look ahead on anyone. And you shouldn't, Mr. Chapo. You shouldn't. You should take every team serious. Understood. But with that said, conventional wisdom dictates that you will have no problem with Lumpkin County. And it is what it is. But of course, if you do go in there, half assing it, you will lose. But I don't think you do that. Okay. Let me go down. Danny Jones says, I don't believe Sandy Creek gets by Calhoun. Okay. T8 says Peach or Jefferson versus Sandy Creek. Coach Price says, I don't know how the chat got Cairo right there because I have Sandy Creek versus Jefferson. A lot of our listeners are from South Georgia, Mr. Price. That's it. I have Sandy Creek probably winning it all this year. Deshaun says the guy here on the ship said going to put Buford as champion over Grayson. We'll get there in a minute. I don't necessarily think so. FNL says all that doesn't matter in the playoffs. Mr. Shields says Tyson Browning is not coming out of the smoke for Oconee. Interesting take. Let's go to 4A.
Okay.
Hey,
Top
Mr.
left.
Nicholson. Sandy Creek will win 3A. I don't disagree with that, Mr. Nicholson. That's a pretty safe bet, but anything can happen. All right, we're moving on to 4A. And I know that this is for what the listeners are saying, and we're gonna give y'all about 30 minutes to get your stuff together. But if it were up to me, I hate that Ware County got to play Creekside in the second round, but if you ask me, you can go and put Creekside in the state championship. But let's see how this plays out.
30 seconds, not minutes, too bad.
Okay, thank you. You're gonna always correct me, ain't you, friend?
I don't mean nothing bad. I just don't want the listeners to think that they got 30 minutes, babe, when they got 30 seconds.
I think they know they have. They only got 30 seconds. They know it. Let's see.
There go another interesting game, the Griffin Lithonia game. That's an interesting game.
It is.
What's going on, Nia? How you doing, friend? Creekside for it all, hands down. I don't disagree, Mr. Gaskin, but we'll see. Let's see. Stevenson may be Richmond Academy, but it's not going to be a walk in the park. That's what Marquise said. Let's see. Everybody got that. What's going on, Mr. Fletcher? Welcome to the podcast. # tunes on top. Chris Pace says Creekside. So I think we can easily say Creekside coming out of that top left quadrant. Let's look at the top right quadrant.
This is an interesting. Well, it to me is interesting for the top portion of the right side.
It's not a sexy quadrant, but it's a solid one. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Because that Ola Central Carrollton game is going to be very interesting.
Well, Ola won't even play Central Carrollton.
Hold on. And I was about to say, that's if Ola can find a way to get past Cambridge.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We got Mr. Wynn says Benedictine is coming out of that. And Mr.
I agree.
Kirksey. This is a question that you might be able to answer from Mr. Shields. He said, what does Eastside have to worry about with Warner Robins?
Not a BA thing.
Why we kind of okay. We ain't got too much because that was exactly what was in my head. Exactly that way too, friend. Nothing, Mr. Shields.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Somebody mute Danny Mike, man. Put him on timeout.
Let's see, Mr. Kirk.
And what? And what? Because it definitely ain't in 11-man football.
Shannon Moore says Benedictine. Nick says Benedictine. Danny says Ware will pull off an upside against Creekside. Chris Pace says Benedictine. Shannon Moore says, hey, you never know.
Yeah, you do.
I think everybody good with this. Creekside, Benedictine in the top. Okay. What we got down here in the bottom?
Shannon Moore says Coach Sands has made some changes with Warner Robins. In the last 2 games, you saying? They made some changes. I still don't think
they be wearing Perry, and that's what they.
And according to the Ware County people, they won on the last drive on 50 yards worth of penalties. And the MAC, that seemed a little interesting to me, but not surprising. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Coach Price says, I guess we can do runner up for 4A because I think Creekside is too much. That's a good one. And Tick says, in what? A thump contest? Gator wrestling. Gator wrestling.
They playing pencil pop.
Nah, Creekside. Nah, they're gonna Ware County gonna beat Creekside in Gator wrestling. That's it. Nick said the bottom don't matter. Creekside is too much. Coaching for the O-line. Okay. And so North Oconee is coming out the bottom left. You're saying, Mr. Jordan?
Nope, Perry.
Pete Rock, Perry Rock.
Perry Rock.
You know what? You know what? Just you know what? Just you know what? I'm gonna roll along with this one.
No, don't do that. Don't even. Okay,
Hold on.
so Nick said Benedictine could, but Creekside has a bunch of talent. Okay, so you think Maris beats Blessed Trinity? Blessed Trinity.
Yes, they beat Blessed Trinity. Blessed Trinity is poop this year.
I'm just asking the
I
question.
wouldn't be surprised. They should lose to Stockbridge, but Stockbridge is so unstable right now.
I was
You
just
really
about
don't
to
know.
say Blessed Trinity might don't even beat Stockbridge the way they
Yeah,
playing.
because you really, I mean, you really don't know what Stockbridge team is going to show up this year each game.
Okay, y'all take that pair off and put North O'Connor over there. If y'all don't stop
I
that,
don't know because North O'Connor has not been North O'Connor, man, since they lost their guy, man.
so you
I'm
saying
not
Perry?
just sold at North O'Connor. I think Perry can go out there and beat them.
Jeremy Williams says Cartersville comes out of that top, that bottom left.
Definitely.
O'Neill says, I mean, Ware has beat Creekside and Creekside before, but it's a new year. Agreed. Ryan Wembley says Creekside versus Benedictine in the championship. Nick,
Okay, we're gonna let that
Nick,
ride.
Nick says Maris versus North Oconee and a coin flip in his opinion. Uh,
Man,
let's see.
hold on, Jed. Can
Okay.
I ask? I just want to ask: has anybody besides myself and my brother watched Maris play? Maris throws like 25 different offensive looks at you. They go under center. They will run pop. They will run I, veer, split, wing T,
Wing
and then
T,
veer,
spread.
and then
It
get in the
don't matter.
shotgun, and then go in the shotgun on you run a spread, a basic spread, a pistol, all that. Maris throws everything at a team.
Yeah. And North Oconee is not the same team that they were, but and then Maris might be looking for revenge because North Oconee got them last year in the championship game. So there's that factor there as well.
No,
And y'all listen, y'all don't pay attention to everybody knows that Perry will not beat North Oconee.
yeah,
I'm standing on what I said.
Okay, you stand right over there by yourself.
no.
Nick
I am gonna
says,
say this though. Maris and Benedictine would be a very good semifinal game to watch.
agreed. Nick says Maris makes you watch film, and even then, you don't know what's coming at you.
There you go, Nick. Nah, I'm sorry. Benedictine just got too much, man. Benedictine got too much. I think it's Creekside Benedictine also.
With Creekside winning it all, that's what he said. That ain't what the listeners say. We don't
Oh,
care
well, that's
what.
what it's gonna be. And yeah, Creekside winning it all.
Lee says Maris runs their offense to perfection. Shannon says, I hope Warner Robins beats Cartersville like they did the last time. I know Warner Robins hasn't been as strong as in the past. They're nowhere near as strong as they have been in the past.
You ain't the Hey, you ain't the only one. I don't want to see Carterville win either.
I don't listen. They could, Miss Shannon. I don't know that should happen. I'm just trying to, yeah. Anything's possible. Let's put it like this. Nick says Benedictine has a defense that can stop Maris just off talent. Okay. Yes, Maris and Benedictine are both private schools. Yes.
No, read Tick comment.
Tick says I saw Maris start in an empty set and motion into the wing T. The opposing defense was like a deer in headlights.
You can't they got too many formations, man. They just moving all over the field. Now let's be real. North Oconee was on all cylinders last year in that championship game.
Yes, they were.
Maris had no answer for them two dogs that they had. I think one is a Tennessee commit, plays safety, and the kid that's a Georgia commit now. Now I hate that he got hurt and will miss the remainder of the season. I think North Oconee would have probably made some noise if he was healthy, but yeah, that one dog did make a difference for them. So that's why I think Maris take them.
Well, that's interesting, and I'm proud of you. I didn't even realize y'all paid attention to the 4A game.
My
I
lord.
mean, that's our job. Well,
I guess so.
okay,
Me,
moving on. I don't.
me and that North Oconee fan, we had a great time looking and analyzing the game, y'all.
I bet you
Yeah,
did.
yeah, we watched and analyze the game too. What you talking about?
You saw that.
Hmm.
Let's see. Shannon says, but it can happen. Do y'all see who Cartersville plays? Nobody.
Okay,
Um,
I got to stop you right there.
okay.
You gonna sit up here and tell me Cartersville in a non-region schedule played nobody? Okay, we gonna take a look at this, right? Cartersville opened up the season against Columbia, a 2A school. Won at 44 to zip. Got no issues with that game. I know why Columbia played that game, and I know why Cartersville accepted it at home. Cool. But then you get to the second game. They went up to Rockmart. You again, what type of school are they playing? 2A school,
2A.
right?
Yeah.
Allowed this 2A school to put up 14 points on them. No problem. I understand what Rockmart is doing. Cartersville agreed to the contract. I'm getting to a point. Just walk with me. Open comes back the following week and plays Hateville Charter. Or what? 2A school,
2A
right?
school. Mm-hmm.
I understand what Hateville Charter was doing. Hateville Charter lost that game 42 to 6 in Cartersville. Cool. Then they came back and played Calhoun at home. Calhoun, 3A school, originally a 4A school, right?
5A should be, but go ahead.
Yeah. Now, Cartersville won that game 38 to 35. And then they rolled in the region play. We all know their region is pretty soft. The only two teams that's possibly going to get them a run, well, the only one team that's possibly going to get them a run at the region title is Cat right now in their region soft as wet toilet tissue. What
Uh,
I'm getting at is this. Yes, Cartersville, in your mind, played a weak schedule because they played 2A and 3A schools. But those 2A and 3A schools are powers in their respective classifications.
Bro, let me just interrupt you right here. You played 4
Go ahead.
schools outside of your region. Outside of
Mm-hmm,
your region, you played 4 schools. 3 of them are region champs and they respect the classification. And
mm-hmm,
1 is a region runner up. So
uh-huh.
regardless of the size of the A behind that number, those are 3 or 4 good teams that Carterville played and they beat. And they beat majority of them handily. So that's not a weak schedule for Cartersville. And let's be
It's,
real. Cartersville do that anyway. They play that schedule, those type of schedules all the time, and it ain't
mm-hmm.
stopped them.
Nah, it hasn't. Because, and then at the same time, it helps those schools that play at Cartersville.
Yep. Stephen Wynn says number 5 for North Oconee was a difference maker in last year's title game. North Oconee had a huge void with him out.
That's why Perry beat them, Stephen Wynn.
Dwayne Little says Benedictine versus Creekside with Creekside by landslide. Shannon says she would like Benedictine to win. Go region. Nick Fletcher says if Creekside doesn't win at all, that means they had an off game. Danny says, where's the game with Cartersville and Creekside? It would be at Creekside, Danny.
We don't know. That's going to be Cartersville and Creekside.
Oh, that game would be, it's going to be a coin
That's
flip.
a coin flip.
I forgot. They're not in Power Records. My bad.
Yeah, it's going to be a coin flip, so we don't know.
Coin flip. So, Mr. Nicholson says, I graduated from Griffin, but I'm a Mary Person Bulldogs fan. The reason why is because all 3 of my boys graduated from Mary Persons. Okay. So will you be following Griffin this playoff year? Griffin is trying to get their swag back. I got a question. Do they still have that old Griffin Bear painting in that stadium? I used to love playing over there. And this is not high school Fort Valley State and Clark Atlanta used to play in the textile classic there every year. That was my favorite game, but they stopped doing it. Bernard Benjamin said, "I got Marist, although I'm not a big fan of them, but have as a fan of high school football. Marist plays sound and very disciplined football." Chris, did we answer your question about Marist and Benedictine? Yes, they are both private schools. And Shannon said their schedule was weak and they were losing a lot of their games and came back. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, Miss Moore. That shows that you got to go ahead and kill them. And if you don't, they can do it. Lee says Calhoun is a defending state champion in 3A and are always good. Mr. Preston, welcome to the podcast. Go Makers. Nick says Locust Grove on upset alert in the first round.
Locust Grove on upset alert in the first round against Centennial. What universe are you in, my guy? What universe are you in, my guy? I need to know so I can avoid that universe when I start time traveling. Okay. Have you already read you know what, Chapo? I think you said that just to mess with us.
I was gonna read it. I was gonna holler it since he got it in all caps. He won't
Go
see
ahead, Jay.
it.
Run,
No,
run with
sir, Calhoun, we've always been 3A. Then when they reclassed out of regions, they moved us up 2 regions from 3A to 5A. We've never been in 4A. In 5A, we were 5A runner up. Start it.
it. Okay.
I mean, you put it in caps, so I'm assuming you saying that with your chest. So I just
So we're gonna put it like that. Okay. It took Calhoun a minute to come on. They really didn't come on till they went into 2A right back in 2001. You know, they did some things, won majority of their championships once they got into 3A, right? My thing is when they did get up to, 5A, yeah, y'all made it to the finals. You you got your head busted in by Warner Robins. It is what it is. You came up to the ones in 1 year, you pulled off a little win. It is what it is. But for the most part, though, Calhoun is still Calhoun. We still show respect for Calhoun. Do we like Calhoun? No, we don't. But we're going to give Calhoun their respect because they've earned it. So, I mean, what else needs to be said about that?
my cousin is employed at Calhoun, and I love her more than I hate you all. She's a cheerleader coach.
Well, can I chime in on Calhoun, please?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Calhoun was a 3A school. Like Bruh said, they beat some real good teams in 3A. A lot of that stuff was questionable. They moved up to 5A, but the one thing I want Chapo to really be honest about is when they moved up to 5A and was state runner-ups, what happened to Rome that year? I'll tell you, Rome fell off. A lot of the kids that was on your team came in from Rome.
Oh, he finna start hollering again.
He finna start typing again.
Mm-hmm.
And
I need my boy for the weekend now.
You can go back if you can pull up that game against Warner Robins in the championship game, and you can listen to what the commentators were saying about majority of your players. This guy who was on Rome team last year, and this guy who was on Rome team last year. So you had to move up to 5A because you're out of county kids that was coming over to Calhoun. But again, no love lost with Calhoun. They play some good football up there. They came down last year and they beat Peach County. It was a real good game. Great defensive play at the end for Calhoun. They won. They went on to win the state championship. Tip your cap to them. But they just not respected because of how you get some unfavorable calls. That's all.
Let's see. Oscar said he been to Bible study. Thank you, Lord, cause you sure do need it. We are not starting over, but we are so glad that you decided to join us with your crazy self. Let's see.
I want to know is the church still standing that you just left, Oscar?
Wonder he go to. Oh, I was going to say something. I wonder he went to that church with that deacon. Never mind.
My Lord.
But do we need to go? You know what? Let's go ahead and move. Let's go ahead and move on to 5A.
Okay. Go ahead and move on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me answer these questions. He said, no, you said we were 4A school, but we've never been 4A. How you doing, Cordell Lambert? Welcome to the pod.
Not
To the
bad. Not
podcast.
bad. 5A shit. Okay. Slap
Elizabeth
me on the wrist.
Armour, welcome to the podcast. Have you discussed single A Division II matchups? Yes, ma'am, we have, Miss Elizabeth. But you know what we're going to do for you? Once we get through 5A and 6A, I'll be more than happy to go back to single A Division II for you. Is that okay, ma'am? You just stick around and we'll do that for you. No problem. Let's see. Let's move on to 5A.
Do we really have much to talk about in 5A? I'm just being honest. Because I think that's how we all see it.
Go down to the bottom left corner for me.
Okay, I'm gonna waste your time with this.
Now go over just a little bit. Let me see. Okay, go down to the fourth team on that bracket. No, the fourth team. Count down. That's not the fourth. That's the third. Right there. Put them over in the semis.
Okay.
Semis, not the quarters.
Nah, we had to get there.
Okay, now scroll up. See that matchup right there?
Mm-hmm.
Not a guarantee for the TCC Yellow Jackets.
Especially if they're on the road.
Especially if you got a coin flip and got to go to Roswell. The year TCC was dominating, kind of like what they're doing now. And FNL jumped on their bandwagon. Woohoo! Let's go, Thomas County Central. It was Roswell who cut that short.
And they both region champs, so it's a
They
coin
both
flip.
region champ. It's a coin flip.
Let's see. Elizabeth Armour. Hold on, let me read this real quick. Okay, so Jeremy has Roswell, and Lee says TCC will win at 5A. Miss Elizabeth says, yes, it sounds perfect. Interested in Lincoln County Red Devils football. Well, I'll tell you, we had Lincoln. I think we had them in the state championship, but we'll go back and look at it for you. Darius says, don't count out Roswell. Coach Price says, we all should agree on TCC versus Hughes. Nick said, that's that new county. Evan says, the bottom right is crazy. Ryan says, Roswell's going to give TCC a run for their money. I don't know if they win, but that's going to be a good game. Mick says that's the championship game in his opinion. Oscar also said he said the church was standing when he left, but he don't know what happened when he pulled out the driveway. What's so wrong with this man? It's crazy. I will be over there tomorrow. Tell me where to meet you. We're gonna make the Social Security office open because they got to give you a crazy check. They just got to.
Hey, can I ask my brother a question?
Yeah, bro.
Is that accurate right there? What's highlighted?
The most accurate thing I've seen we're done tonight.
That's a horrible quadrant. My goodness.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Nick, you know what we did? In Division 1, we just left it alone because it was too hard to figure out. Evan says the only good thing. Hold on. Okay, let me go here. Darius Kirksey said that's going to be a big coin flip because they're both region champs. Derek Reddy said that game still got him sick. The TCC versus Roswell a couple of years ago. Heather says, but guess what? We travel well and we owe Roswell. Yeah. Evan Reese says the only thing good thing for TCC if they have to come to Roswell is that unless we add extra temporary seats, the game can't be at Roswell. Really?
Huh? Huh?
Why, Mr. Reese, that y'all don't your stadium doesn't meet the capacity standards? How many? Roswell doesn't have a big stadium. Let's see. Tick says Roswell versus Hughes, and Hughes takes it all.
Wow.
I,
Wow.
Stephen Wynn says TCC. Cordell Lambert says Gainesville versus Roswell.
And what?
In what?
What? So you gonna sit up here and say Gainesville is gonna come out of this? It's gonna beat Hughes in the quarterfinals?
I say Brunswick gonna surprise some folks.
Hey, they might as well say Lee County gonna beat Hughes at Hughes. The way they talking, man, I need some of what y'all drinking on, smoking on, whatever. I don't do no booger sugar, but I pull on some, but I sip a little some, but they own something tonight, boy.
Evan Reese says we are hopefully going to get our get back against Hughes. Okay. Glenn Reed Hodges, welcome to the podcast. He said Coffee is going to beat Sequoia. Well, I tell you what, if Coffee does beat Sequoia, that lends credence to what Mr. Reese has been saying all year about that region being suspect. So we'll see. Mr. Chapo says, I hope we make it to the title game this season as Peach as well. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Chapo. I would rather not play y'all in anything. It just normally it don't really go well for us. But I would love to go make it to the state championship. And best of luck to you all on your journey through the bracket.
Mr. Reese, what side is y'all stadium on? I know your school faces oh shit, what is that? I think it's King, but is the stadium on the back side off of like Hard Scrabble, or is it like on the side off of King Road or whatever? Let me know, because I'm trying to picture y'all stadium. Is it at the school? I don't remember. I should take Hard Scrabble Road going up into Alpharetta when I had to work that area, passing y'all high school.
Danny Jones says 5A is up for grabs because a few teams will give TCC a good matchup. Let's
It ain't
see.
up for grabs. There's only two teams, really. Well, three. That's gonna make noise.
Derek says Roswell has a small stadium. Nick says too hard, back-to-back loading. Her ain't making it, and everything comes to the pit. Okay, so you saying it ain't hard? He talking about
Jeff, can I slip this in? Nah, can I slip this in? It's saying that to me. TCC gonna be standing room only, and you need to stop. I think TCC gonna be standing room only. Better get there early. That's all I can tell you.
I mean, they got a pretty decent sized stadium, but yeah, get there early. Get there early.
Oh, and don't forget the JHSA bans your noisemakers.
Well, it's all right, baby. They got bubbles and they got confetti.
That's in Thomas County though. They can't take that on the road. Nobody else stadium.
No, they can't. But I'm saying if they play at home.
Oh man,
I'd be mad to death if I had to clean that mess up.
Man, that's a hell of an atmosphere though.
Man, listen, it was electric. I enjoyed it. And if we ever go back down there, we are not going through Sylvester. I'm just not doing that no more. Let's see. Roswell Stadium is not big enough to host the semis. Last time we were in the semis, we had to play at McEachern. But what if McEachern is still playing? That's a
Hold on, you had to play at McEachern High?
Yeah, because there's
oh my god.
What does that mean?
Do you McEachern is in Powder Springs.
And that's a ways away from Roswell High School.
Yes.
That's a ride for Roswell High School.
Well, it's definitely be a ride for TCC.
My lord.
Let's see.
I mean, you can't just go across the Johns Creek, because Johns Creek definitely won't be in the semis.
That's a good.
I mean, you're going from east Alpharetta to the west side of Alpharetta, but Johns Creek It's not. It's a lot closer than
Shit.
Don McKeitron.
Do you think Johns Creek would let you peasants play in their stadium? Come on.
Hey, guess
Only if
what
they
though,
get in the
man?
cut.
When I used to go, you get on these little water raft, the little tubes and stuff, and get in the Chattahoochee River. Just float down the river on the tubes and stuff right there by Johns Creek High School. I'm sitting here looking like, man, these folks just ain't got no care in the world. Like, it's just money in that area.
There's a whole bunch. They ain't gonna let y'all peasants come over there. They don't know you like that.
Oh well, Roswell High School at night. It ain't no slap in the face either now.
I definitely know that, but we talking about St. John.
You could compare to Johns Creek, man. They peasants.
They peasants. That's what we talking about. Just like well, never mind. I ain't going there.
All right. 6-8.
Okay.
Come on.
Yes,
So we're running out of time tonight.
Cordell Lambert says, yep. He was dead serious about Gainesville.
My Lord. Man, that might be the toughest bracket only because you're looking at Grayson and Carrollton playing against each other. But Colquitt ain't no slack, especially getting Jay back. Not too sold on any of these other teams in here, but the Harrison team might be a sneaky team that you'll have to watch, but it's definitely Grayson all the way.
Yeah, I think we could pencil Grayson in. But to answer your question, Evan says the stadium entrance is off of King Road, but there's also a parking lot off of Hard Scrabble.
Okay. I know I used to go up hard. I'd come off of 92 and go right on King onto Hard Scrabble, but I couldn't remember if the parking lot was there on that side or what.
Okay, let me read these 5A comments and we can start. Let's see. The Carol's visitor stands are now, well, basically the TCC folks say they don't care. They got their voices, they got their cowbells, they coming over, they're gonna take over your trap. They don't care where they gotta play.
I heard that, TCC.
And I'm just summing up all their comments. Clayton says Carol's visitor stands are they now have more capacity than some of the much bigger schools visitor stands. It's a nice size. Darius Kirksey says Lee County and Sprayberry is interesting.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had an away game for a home game. Derek says our kids travel on Thursday, so they should be okay. TCC fans will be standing outside. That's what Nick said. If they had to play at Roswell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Elijah Billings, welcome to the podcast. He said Rome can beat Hughes. Rome was beating Carrollton.
Ho.
But welcome to the podcast, Mr. Billings. Ho, what? Go ahead and say
Okay, now he's saying that the game is based on the coin flip determines what these 6A quarterfinals are going to be played at, right? So what he's saying is if the bottom team wins the coin flip, Grayson goes to Carrollton, McKeitron goes to Valdosta. This is what I'm going to say. Grayson going to play Grayson ball wherever they go. Now, don't get me wrong, Carrollton, you showed who you was to close out the season against Douglas County. Your offense played well, your defense stepped up. But I hate to tell you, Grayson is going to bring a whole lot more to that stadium than what Douglas County did. So, with that being said, Carrollton, you don't have Juju, you don't have receivers, and damn it, you don't have a defense that's going to stand up to Grayson. So do yourself a favor. Stand up, salute Grayson, and shake their hands and say good luck to you. Represent us well.
Sorry, you know what? You choosing violence this evening, aren't you?
Hold on now. Wait. I ain't finished. McKeitron and Valdosta. This is one thing I'm going to say. Even if the coin flip goes to Valdosta has not seen speed and athleticism like this all year. I don't care what team.
I'm sorry, I gotta disagree.
Hold on, let me finish.
Lowndes is full of that speed and athletic that you're gonna find in McKeitron, and Valdosta was able to pull that out. I think Valdosta is better tested.
Let him have his rant.
Can I have my rant?
Yeah,
Dang. Okay.
okay.
Valdosta. If McKeesha has to come down to you, they gonna put some speed and some athleticism on that field. It's gonna catch you by surprise at first, cause you like, who was these boys in this gold and blue running around on my field? But Valdosta does what Valdosta do. You know what Valdosta gonna do at halftime? We ready, we ready. And Valdosta gonna come out there at halftime and put that goddamn on lasso around them boys from McKeesha and play Valdosta football.
Um, yo, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you think the supplies kicked in? Was it right before this rent or a little?
It had started seeping in a little right before the rent, babe.
Okay, I was just asking. Like, I was just
It got my
asking.
brother singing and every goddamn thing, but them supplies is a dangerous thing,
Y'all,
but
what you gonna sit up here and tell me y'all ain't seen the video?
Creative, baby.
Y'all ain't seen the
Creative.
video? Do I need to send
bro,
y'all the video? Okay,
bro,
never mind.
you ain't got to send me the video because you just put it all in perspective
I
for me.
mean, it is very creative. I got the visual, sir. I got the visual. Let me read these comments. Let's see. Lee, about 6A. We'll go back to 5A in a minute. Lee says Buford will win 6A. Chris says Grayson. Let's see. Elijah. Okay. The quarterback is one of Evans' former camper. That's from Roswell. That's the young gentleman that was he was crowned homecoming king, and he gave his crown to the other baby. I thought that was beautiful. Elijah Billings says Grayson doesn't beat us if the game is at Carrollton. Darius Kirksey says Carrollton versus Grayson in the quarters and Grayson to the final. Nick, all right. Thank you for stopping in on your break, and hopefully and prayerfully, one day you'll have your own restaurant. That way you can come out whenever you want to. Coach Price says Valdosta in the semis. Larry Gaskin says Carrollton needs to stop with the wishful thinking. Okay. Chris has Valdosta. Chapo says Grayson lost their starting quarterback and got better, number one in the country.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It ain't ridiculous because that boy should have been starting from the jump. But
Well, I don't
seniority.
know. I can't say that now because
No, I'm just saying it was all. It was a curve. It was a Mark Rick moment because Mark Rick thing was seniority is gonna play. When he knew he had better athletes sitting behind them seniors or them
man,
upperclassmen.
Travis Burgess is not nothing to shake a stick at, bro.
That's what I'm. Okay, all right. Let's move on.
okay,
Bottom
so
left quadrant.
let me read a couple of these comments because I'm trying to catch up. Larry Gaskin says a whole lot more. Take pictures with him. Cordell Lambert says you might need to change that Grayson and Carrollton. I think Carrollton takes that one. So
It
we
all
got
depends on what the game is. It all depends on what the game is played, but I still think Grayson is going to be Grayson regardless of what they play at.
Elijah Billings says receivers, Peyton Zachary and Ryan Mosley. Coach Price says Valdosta's winning. Chris says Valdosta's winning. Darius says was beating the same way they were beating Creekside. Oscar said this man drunk. He drank. He said you ain't drunk, you drank. Obadiah said
I ain't no alcoholic.
Obadiah said whatever. I'm glad I ain't with you. I hope the lightning don't strike through my computer. Obadiah said they're gonna play this clip on the video board. Yes, so we're
Hey,
going to A. We'll go back and let you look at it in a minute. Let's see. So down in the bottom, they got Lowndes County. Chris has Lowndes County coming out of there.
that bottom left ugly.
Tick, fun fact, Tick says the AD at Valdosta is a Fort Valley State Wildcat, and he's a member of Phi Beta Sigma. Shout out to Reggie. Also, the superintendent of Valdosta City Schools is a Fort Valley State graduate. Shout out to Craig, my buddy Craig. He is the superintendent for the city of Valdosta Schools. Derek says Grayson is just different. Chris says Buford. Coach says, Coach Price says he slit likes lounge in the bottom left. I don't see anything else over here. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Tampa just I can't even say that word. It was a solid test for Valdosta. How you doing, Mr. Robert? Yeah, I say Lounge coming out of there. So
So
we've
this
got
what
that's what we got in the top four. Who y'all got? Grayson and
ooh
Lounge.
that
Yes,
man,
Grayson.
we'll go back
this
to it.
coin this coin flip is gonna be interesting because man, if Valdosta got to come up to Buford, I think y'all think that stadium gonna intimidate Valdosta?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Now
I just
number
had to,
zero might the way that boy be hid, but no.
that no, yeah. But again, though, Rayola, man, that's he's my biggest question mark when it comes to Buford is Rayola.
Mm-hmm. Grayson and Buford. So Jay has Grayson and Buford in the finals. Who else?
Yeah,
I guess people are
yeah,
saying it's a North Georgia final.
yeah. Because I ain't gonna lie, I think Buford come game on a Friday. Buford comes down on a Wednesday. They go practice at Valdosta State. To
No,
that
that's Valdosta. That's Valdosta Stadium. Valdosta State plays in Valdosta Stadium. No, they won't.
again, again. They ain't gonna call it Valdosta Stadium. They gonna call it Valdosta State Stadium, and that's where they gonna practice
Well, where Valdosta go practice?
at they stadium.
That
What,
is their stadium.
j- sis? You ain't walking with me on this.
I sure ain't. 'Cause
Don't
that
worry
don't
about it.
sound right to me. Okay. Lounge Stadium holds more than Buford. Valdosta won't be intimidated by that stadium. No,
Wait. Hold on.
no.
How many seats is in that stadium down there?
You going down 75 South? Do you remember that stadium in Valdosta when you going down 75 South over
I
there
know
on
what
the left?
I know what you're talking about. I'm just asking the question. What's the number of seats in that stadium?
It's a good number, but I don't think it's as many as it might be the
Okay.
same, but
It
I
could
don't
be the
think
same.
it's bigger.
It could be the same. But my thing is, from our experience, when we went to the Buford Milton game to start the season off, right? It was just a matter of walking up to that stadium on a high school campus and like, wow.
Okay, so what I think is Buford Stadium has more space, but as far as seating, Lounge might have more seating.
I mean,
But
Buford only holds
it is not
10,000. Buford,
bigger, if that makes
yeah,
sense.
no. Buford Stadium, when it comes to Georgia high school football, that's going to end up being a staple and a monument in the state until somebody catches up to it.
We're talking about simply seating capacity. Because
That's
Lounge holds
10,000 people. 10,000
okay,
people.
so Lounge holds 12 to 13,000 people. And
Okay.
what I'm
Now,
saying is, seating capacity wise, Lounge holds more people. But as far as space, Buford has a bigger stadium. Does that make sense? Like, there's more space in Buford Stadium, although they don't seat as many people. It just
all I'm
looks
saying
bigger.
is Buford got a play area for the kids.
Exactly.
Nah,
Oh, it's a better stadium by leaps and bounds. That's not what we're saying. I'm just talking about
for real,
seating
for sure.
capacity.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, Buford Stadium got a play spot, got a play field for the kids.
Oh
What?
yeah. But they need to. I tell you what, they better get some Wi-Fi in there. Spend all that doggone money on that stadium, and y'all can't even give people free Wi-Fi. And I'm gonna tell you this: you need
Better
some more.
concessions.
You need some more. You need some more. What you call it? Metal detectors, and you need some line separators so people won't be bunched up around the thing. Y'all got to do better. I mean, coming logistics wise, getting people from the parking lot to the stadium, that's beautiful, but that's where it breaks down. Y'all got to do better, Buford. You got to do better.
Man, dang all that. They need to fix the concession stands. I'm waiting. I'm going up to the concession stand looking to expect to get a big Buford sandwich, Buford blueberries, icy or something. They ain't got nope, man. The concession stand so boring. What I want with a
Well, it was
regular
the first
hamburger.
game of the season. There's no telling what has transpired since we went.
I know, but I still gonna have my fun with it though.
So guys,
And and definitely fix that part.
let's go back. Miss Elizabeth, are you still with us?
What we
We're
going
gonna
back to?
we're gonna go with the first place. We're gonna go back to single A Division One, and then the second place we got a request, two requests for 2A. So let's go back
I
and
think she was single A Division 2, wasn't she?
yeah, that's what I said.
You said Division
Oh,
1, babe.
Well,
yeah,
hell,
baby.
I should have known you gonna correct me, ain't you?
Well, I just now what if he'd have went to see the Division 1,
Then I
babe?
would have said, then I'd have said, "Oh no, she's looking for Lincoln County."
Okay,
I
well, I
thought
won't
I
correct.
said to be. No,
I won't
you
correct you
can
no more,
correct me.
baby.
Yes, you will, and that's okay. It's fine. Go ahead. I can be wrong. I have no problem with that.
I'm
I
wrong
just
all the
want you
time,
guys
babe.
to, huh?
I'm wrong all the time.
Me too.
Can y'all stop arguing like brother and sister, please?
That my dog.
I
Man,
know, but still, y'all sound like brother and sister right now, man. I'm about to go.
Elizabeth,
I'm about to call Fight the Bulldog to come on here and act like mama.
No,
Will y'all
they got
shut
it.
up?
Miss Elizabeth, here you go. Okay, so you see what we got? We got Lincoln County going to the semis, playing beating Screven County, and we have Lincoln County and Bowden in the state championship. Now we didn't say who was going to win, but according to the loyal listeners, Lincoln County would beat Brooks County. Although they were very, very staunch Brooks County fans, and I'm sure Tori is going to have something to say about this, who says that Lincoln County has not seen a defense like Brooks County. So whoever wins that game will be going to the state championship, according to the listeners. A lot of people were saying that Lincoln County's got 25 seniors. They're just really, really strong, although their schedule's not the strongest. But they think they have what it takes to get to the state championship. Is that okay, Miss Elizabeth? Okay.
What are we
So
talking about, Lincoln? Who said Lincoln County had a weak schedule?
one of the listeners said it, and I think you agreed, or somebody agreed that they didn't have a
No,
strong
no.
schedule.
I mean, yeah, we gotta agree. I mean, we gonna agree with it. I mean, the team they played was the team what stormed Herman out of South Carolina all year. That was the best team they played.
Let's see. Tori said they're gonna be mad. Meta thought the same. That's who they remind me of. And child, Meta disappoint me every year, so I'm not even thinking. Oh, y'all have 14 seniors. Well, somebody lied to us, Miss Elizabeth. They say I had 25. Somebody lied. 14, that's still a good number. But yes, that's how our listeners say that the division, the single A Division 2 bracket will play out.
Hey,
Mr.
Tori,
Paul,
I'm surprised. Was that Tory Butts that said that
what?
about Metter, comparing Lincoln County to Metter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Tori. You know too much football than to make that comparison, bro.
You bet. In other words, you better than that, bro.
You better than that, bro.
Dave Pollard, welcome to the podcast. He said, "Y'all know Bowden by 21. Bowden spreads the ball all over the field." Well, I'll say this. Bowden is just a blue blood, and Bowden's gonna always be Bowden. But they just Brooks just simply got out coached last year.
I'm looking for a good game again between Down and Lincoln. Now
And
that's all I know.
Miss Armour says, "We are looking for a championship." I don't. Lincoln County is coming to play. I could see Lincoln County winning it all. I don't know that to be true, but I could see it. But I know one thing: I will be in the place to see it. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I will be there looking at it.
Yes, we will. High five, girl.
Screven County is not going to make it out of the first round. Cordell, what? Where you coming from with all these hot takes, sir?
He just said Glasscock County gonna beat Scraven. That's what he just said. That's what he just said.
Mr. Lammer, what set you claiming, shouted? Who is your team?
Nah, shout it what it is. In the words of that individual, off of man, I can't even think of the movie now. New Jack City
Nino
and Chris
Brown
Rock
or Pookie?
sucking on that glass beep. Yeah, that's what he doing.
Oh,
He's
okay.
sucking on that glass beep.
You think last? Okay.
Are
Okay.
you censoring yourself?
Yeah.
Am I what?
He's trying to, but it's not
What he
working.
doing, babe? He put his own sensor on that thing, didn't
Yeah.
Hi,
Yes, it did.
good.
I ain't trying to get fined by the FAA.
he? Hey,
Hi.
we
I know
just here
that's
so
right.
we don't get fined, bro.
Let's see. Jay Stuck says, I like Lincoln for the upset. Coach Price says, I thought Buford would have held more. Dave Paul said, y'all still stuck on last year. No, my point was that if y'all have not gotten any better, you can get got. That's all I'm saying. If it's the same, if Bowden is the same team that they were last year, y'all, you saying Bowden by 21. All I'm saying is, if Bowden is the same team that they were last year, you can get got. I don't know what you got this year. I know what it appears. It doesn't appear that you are as strong, but I could be wrong. I don't know. You could be better. But if you're the exact same team as you were last year and you didn't get any better, you can get got. Real simple. Okay, let's see. Mr. Butt said those Red Devils are not gonna make the cut. All right, Mr. Butts. He's Mr. Lambert says he's a bear all day long. Burke County. Okay. Mr. Reese says it's FCC, not FAA. We know Mr. Reese. We know it's the FCC. You know, we just
Yeah,
have to
it
go
just
along.
somebody just on their supplies a little bit. So
Yeah, some stuff, you know how they say, choose your battles. That's a battle we just decided not to fight. That's all it was, Mr. Reese. He said
FCC, FAA, I don't know what I mean.
same difference, ain't it, bro?
Yeah, it is. Ain't different.
go
It's
to
We
2A.
both.
We
we know.
Hey, they both dealing with stuff going through the air.
got oh my goodness.
And they both start with an elf.
Yep.
It's close enough. Mr. Reese says, I've never heard anyone censor themselves outside of me. Maybe those supplies do some good. No, Mr. Reese. No. Let's not encourage that, sir. Let's not encourage that. Let's go to
Thank you,
2A.
Mr. Reese, my new
Zoe,
best friend.
Oh Lord.
Are you still here with us? And our other friend from 2A, move to 2A so the people can see. Yeah.
Two, 2A. There you go. Oh,
Zoe,
let me
you
try this.
ready? Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing, Zoe. We looking at. I'm moving like I got control of the thing. We see Chris County plays Carver Columbus in the second round. Is that what the top right is saying?
Yep.
It's Carver or something gonna play after. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we got you losing in the second round, Crispy. But Mr. Lambert has some very, very, very hot takes. Put it like this: if we were betting in Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
and all of your predictions came true, you would be a rich man, and I would ask you to hold some. That's all I'm gonna say. Miss Lanier, welcome to the podcast. It says Kay says, "Are you a gentleman?" I'm sorry, Mr. Lanier. My apologies.
What they
Screven,
say you? What they say you is?
What they say you is.
we're not doing that. Screven County for the championship. Let's see. Okay,
On
so
your birth certificate, what they say you is?
Derek Redding says airways and airwaves, same thing. You absolutely right, Mr. Reed. In this instance, Tory Butt said, listen, the best wide receiver duo in Division 2 is healthy. GJ is gonna, that's hard to say. GJ gonna have 150 on Lincoln. Okay. Zoe says, y'all think Carver's battle tested? All I know, they're gonna have to play it. Big Chris played big Chris football.
Okay.
I believe you. And listen, y'all got a cheat code over there. You know the coach you got. he knows the ins and outs. So he knows where all the bodies are buried in Columbus. So he might know some. We'll see.
And with that being said, call Columbus still by 20.
Coach Price said, put something up there. Y'all got to tighten up. It's not us, Coach Price. It's the listeners.
Listeners.
It's the listeners. And the listeners could not come to a consensus. So that's how we had to do it. Mr. Lambert, you don't have no faith in you got listen, you got faith in Glasscock County, but you don't have faith in the Burke County Bears. This got to be a troll account. I don't see my Bears making it past the first round. Wow. What's your take on Thompson in the playoffs? Well, we didn't really go into it, Mr.
They lose in the quarters.
Because here's the thing, they're in the same quadrant as Carver Columbus, so nobody really expects them to get out of that quadrant. But I do think that they win a couple of games. Your last name is Hunt, and you are from Thompson. Would you happen to know? Oh, I know who you are.
My lord.
What does that mean?
Question. We're gonna ask questions later.
Oh no! This is
what mule chasing get you.
That is not mule chasing. This is a young.
Oh, that's a friend of a friend. Oh, that's a friend of a friend of a friend.
That's my buddy's nephew. This is one of my best friend's nephews. Shut up.
Move on. Move on, Jeff.
It don't matter. We might as well play ourselves. Carver Columbus versus Carver Columbus. And listen, that's what's gonna beat you if you do lose. So
all I'm saying is that's all I'm saying. Carver, I do want to say one thing to Carver Columbus. Carver Columbus, from the semifinals and the finals, you got the Jimmy and Joes. Do what y'all can to help the coaches with the X's and O's, because they're going to have to play a part in one of those two games. That just a small part, about 5%.
Oscar, now you just left Bible study. Leave these folks alone. Okay, so we got to answer Obadiah's question from yesterday, and we because we got to get off in about 4 or 5 minutes. Although I can stay long because I'm off tomorrow. But
shit, I already know my answer to that one.
Sir, Obadiah has a question from yesterday, and listeners, you can chime in too. What was your biggest shocker team that made the playoffs this year?
Towers out of the Cab County.
See the Crow? No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
You know, I can't even be mad at you on putting City Grove in that category, but because of what they had to deal with, but they did take number 4 in the region, so they were gonna make it regardless. It was just, for me, out of the Cab County, Towers, McNair, and Shamley surprised the crap out of me.
Mm-hmm. Those are good surprises. Tori, panel member, remember the day you choose though? Y'all chose those folks over us. No, Tori, we go by what the listeners say, and the listeners put Lincoln over Bruce. We don't do this. We go by what y'all say, and it was more people that said Lincoln than Bruce. Don't put that on us.
Hold on, I want to say one thing to Tori. Tori, me and Yo gonna do this next week. Next Wednesday, me and Yo gonna do this ourselves with no input from y'all, and let y'all provide your comments and your thoughts on what we think.
And then and only then can you hold us responsible, bro.
Those are the receipts that matter.
There you go.
And
as
we get into it, we'll probably get some representatives on here like we did last time. And you better. I don't know if it's a good thing if Joel will be on here or not, but at some point we'll let you come on and tell us why you think your team. We don't give you that long. We'll let you come on and tell us why you think your team is going to win. And if you're not engaging, he gonna get you out of here.
Got to go. Get him out of here.
You better move the needle.
Better move the needle.
But we ain't had that segment in a minute, have we? Have we had that segment this year?
No, it's playoff.
No.
We usually do it during the playoff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's time. It's time for it to come back. I mean, unfortunately, our phone system it won't do what we want it to do. But hey, we can do it the old-fashioned way. And
Mhm.
matter of fact, I'm gonna have to make sure we tell Dro, make sure you come on here because nobody quite he like George Jefferson. Nobody tell you to get out the house like George Jefferson or Fred Sanford or Martin Lawrence.
Get
You know
the
what I mean?
step in.
Look, and don't come on here with all that yelling, and we can't cuss only on Fridays.
Thank you.
We don't want to get flagged by the FAA.
Or the
For
FCC.
sure. For sure. Hey, for sure. Let me go refresh my cup.
Oh Lord.
It's time to get off. You refresh your cup when you after you push this button. So, guys, we won't be on here Friday because there are no games. We thank y'all for joining us tonight. And make sure that you come back on Monday so that we can have these discussions again. But this time, instead of your input, it will be
My
our two
input
analysts.
and yours input.
All right, Miss Blackman, you when we introduce it, I guess we'll start next week. We will definitely send you a link when the time comes. We'll send you the link and you can let us know why y'all are gonna win it all.
Man, I ain't
Ah,
no alcoholic. I'm a drunk. Alcoholics got problems. I ain't got no problem.
Help 'em, Lord.
that's how you know. The folk like that, you don't even waste your money on rehab, honey. He right. He ain't ready.
Alcoholics gotta go to meetings. I just need a drink.
Mr. Wynn, let's answer this. Hold on, let's answer this question before we leave real quick. Mr.
What's
Wynn,
that?
why you come with this thought-provoking question at the end? Is there any team that could possibly make a Bainbridge 2018 run?
Rich County? But it
Who?
ain't gonna happen though.
Brooks County? They
But it
could.
ain't gonna. Hold on,
But
wait, wait,
guess
wait,
what?
real fast.
I'm a
It's two
I'm a
teams
I'm a
though.
I'm gonna give you a more realistic type scenario. And I know y'all gonna think I'm trying to be a troll or whatever, but I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth. Chris County can really shape up some things in this playoff.
Mm-hmm. I
They
told
And
can.
you.
I'm
Told
and
you.
I'm gonna add to what you said. I've been talking about them all year. Columbia.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Columbia.
I'm gonna tell anybody that plays Chris County, if you kick to that number 12, you's a damn fool. Excuse me.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna
Jeff,
say
Jess,
that. Huh?
if the FAA send us a message in the morning, we know why.
Okay.
Bright and early.
I get paid tomorrow. I pay the
You
fine.
do? You do? Man, I gotta go talk. I gotta figure out what's going on. I don't get paid tomorrow. I'm
Yeah,
mad now.
well, I mean, my 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 budget is on a different budget. We generate our own operating expenses. Because anybody that buys off any contracts we set up there's a 3% SLA fee, so that generates, and we got millions and billions of dollars of. I think we generated about $32 billion in contracts last year. So 3% of that's part of our operating expenses. So that's why I'm still working.
Y'all sound like the post office. I need to go back to the post office right now.
So that's why I'm still working like business as usual. And thank God I was not affected by the government shutdown.
I need a paycheck.
I know, right? I think
But
I get
anyway,
paid tomorrow. They sent my statement. We'll see.
hey, as long as they ain't messing with my crazy check and my retirement check, I'm good.
All right, Mr. Butler, welcome to the podcast, and he's right. Anything can happen in Georgia high school football. So y'all go research your teams and all that stuff. Practice what you want to say. So next week, if in the event that we do invite you to come on, come on and talk to us, you won't be sitting here with empty rhetoric. Come with some
Yeah.
interesting
'Cause
stuff. How you doing, Mr. Reddick? Mr. Gibbons said our coach will be the downfall of Scriven County, even with the talent we have. Ooh, all right. So
My lord.
Got fired.
Anyway, so Mr. Gibbons, you keep that thought. But I'm gonna tell you this, Mr. Gibbons. If you're not happy, I got somebody for you.
My lord.
We'll talk. But yeah, guys, we'll see you next Monday. Thank y'all. Thank you, Danny. We appreciate you. And Mr. Reddit, hopefully we'll get to talk to you more next week.
Shakira,
You
what
know
might
what?
need to do?
Bump it, send the FAA my way. Push the goddamn button.